Hey everyone, this is Andrea from Rocket Night Magazine, and I have a special guest with me. And Derek, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, this is Derek Day. I am a musician and a songwriter, and I'm very happy to be here at Rocket Night.
Yay! Thank you so much. Hey, tell us what's going on with you lately.
Ah, man, where do I begin? You know, it started ever since I was a little boy. No, I'm just kidding. Pretty much. No, well, the New Year's been crazy. Everyone knows January's been pretty intense. But we started off with releasing a new music video another day, and written performed by me, and yeah, we had a big show in Lucky Strike in Hollywood with a big projector screen, premiering it on the 8th of January. Just been just kind of been doing that sort of thing, going to the studio. I just got out of the studio last week, working on some new material, and yeah, it's just been a pretty crazy January.
I saw your list of amazing people you've opened for and played with.
Oh yeah, well back in in 2017 we did side by side. We opened up for Ted Nugent. We did the Rock in America Again tour, and then right after, a month later, we did Living Color for the Shading the U.S. tour for the new album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then just, here and there, opening for Steve Vai, Lynch Mob, and Steel Panther, either like nearby LA or like in Arizona or here and there, and we did a couple charities with there's a Mana Jamathon. It was a cool little charity with Moby. Got to perform with Moby, and Steve Vai again. Brendan Reed came by, and doing these cool little kind of things here and there. I might be leaning out through names, but it's here and there.
Now, how did you get started in music?
I suppose I just my parents don't play or anything, but my brothers introduced me to Cream with Clapton and Bruce and Baker, and I maybe also some of the later Clapton stuff. I heard some example when I was a kid. Also heard the opening lick to Layla was really awesome. So I just always wanted to recreate that sort of sound, and I didn't even know what instrument it was. So I just kind of jumped into it at a very early age when I was 4 or 5, and took it more seriously around 12 years old. I started playing out on the street. So
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a lot of your videos. Is that how you got started?
Actually, yeah. Steve Vai saw a video of me doing Pride and Joy by Steve Ray Vaughan on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, and he was like, "All right, yeah, come open up for me for the Passion and Warfare tour. Do a couple dates." And it was very last minute. It was a week before, and I just I play alone on the street with speakers. All I did at the time, and I just wrangled up a band. And we just went out to drove out in a tiny little sedan and did a few dates of that tour, and that kind of picked up, it kind of snowballed from there. That's how that kind of got me a Living Color opening, then a Lynch Mob thing, and then the whole Ted Nugent tour. So yeah, I would say being exposed on the street was a good way to do it. But I was doing it already for about 10 years before that happened. So I just kind of paid the dues.
Yeah, and if you were to describe your style of music, what would it be?
Good question. I would say something. I don't know. It's always hard to answer that question because it's forever moving. It's always like kind of changing a little bit. Like I released a track, Social Kitten, which is a little more progressive instrumental.
Okay.
And then like after that, Another Day, the newer one, is a little bit more maybe retro, homaging, kind of like older bands, but also throwing in synthesizers. So I would say, like, above all, it's just like rock and roll with like progressive, turns and styles. With like, I'm a huge fan of like Motown, so I love soul singing. So it's like a soul rock and roll, and it's forever changing with modernistic type ideas. So, and above all, it's honest, lyrically.
Well, I did hear. I did hear you singing a Spanish song by Juanes.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, did you pull that off, or do you actually speak Spanish?
A little bit of both. My mom is from Honduras.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm first generation American, so she's from Honduras, and and so like she speaks Spanish to me like all the time.
Entonces, ¿entiende si le hablo en español?
Sí, sé un poquito, pero mi español es no es bueno. It's you can tell I sing better than I speak. So
well, I think you can survive with what you have. But coming back to the song, I loved your version better than the original. So I was like, oh wow, you stepped it up with like a little bit of a like Caribbean groove, and it was so awesome. I was like, yes.
Awesome, thank you so much.
No.
That's very sweet.
And you I know you recently did NAMM, and you have it's because you're just an amazing guitarist.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily, I think there's always room for improvement, but I'm very blessed and honored to be working with Fender. I'm endorsed by Fender, and they helped me out with these tours. They play a lot of love. A very good family company, and so I play for Fender at NAMM. I'm endorsed also by Voco Pro, just like a little kind of microphone company here in the States, as well as, I might be forgetting something, but Sonic in-ears and like Lewitt microphones, I'm working with them as well, and OWC hard drive company, for when I'm recording, I always bring in their hard drive, all sorts of things. I jumped into Sennheiser booth and kind of doing a couple things with them, and UE Boom Speakers, I did something with them, and Audio Technica a little bit. It's like a lot of these relationships are obscure, but real to an extent. But Fender's the main thing.
Now, touring, are you going to be touring anytime soon, and like here on the East Coast? Because we'd love to see you here on the East Coast.
Man, I love the East Coast. I've only been there like once or twice, and that was during the tours, The Living Color and Ted. And it was awesome. The response was amazing, and very kind people, and awesome power and energy. I think maybe I'm shooting for something this year in August. I don't know if I'll be doing East Coast, though. I might have to go. I'm planning for Europe, and just like a little run out there. There's a couple festivals, and but man, I would love to do the East Coast. I just need to kind of, the stars must align, I think.
Cool. And before we go, where are you playing recently? Are you still playing the club circuit in LA?
Yeah, always. I always have at least like a couple shows a month. Usually it's more, it's like a couple shows a week, but we're really focusing. You guys can keep that ear out, because we have 2 more singles coming up on the way pretty soon, actually. Nice. And they're produced by someone really special. I don't want to say until the release, but some video content as well. So we've been focusing on kind of like releasing those the right way. So I'm playing like in downtown LA in February, like a cool little place called the Escondite. February 21st at 8 p.m. Free show too, and I think in March I'm doing like the Dresden. I'm doing like these like nice up close and personal gigs just to get to know the audience better and kind of feel them out more. You know.
Very cool. And do you want to give a shout out to your band members?
Absolutely, yeah. I have to note that the guys on the record of Another Day are Nathan Contreras on drums. He also, his surname is Tabasco Sweet. He's kind of a internet personality.
Okay.
And Stace, his real name is Stephen Lyons, but we call him, he played bass, and Nate played drums. But my current band, now it's just on the Another Day recording, my current band is Alan Toka on the drums. He went on tour with me, and he's like my guy, and Leanne Bowes on bass and vocal, incredible singer, and both musicians just super completely past the par bar.
Cool. Well, Derek, thank you so much for taking time to speak to us, and we hope to see you soon here on the East Coast.
Yeah, I promise I will be there soon.
Okay, Derek, thank you so much.